Hello, Internet. This is 11 with Not Everything is Magic, and today I want to brew around a commander that was spoiled recently for the upcoming Strixhaven set. The card I want to brew today, and the card I want to brew on a budget specifically, is Killian, Decisive Mentor. This is a 3-mana Orzhov, 2/3 human warlock. He says whenever an enchantment you control enters, tap up to one target creature and goad it. And the second clause is whenever one or more creatures that are enchanted by an aura you control attack, draw a card. So this is a nice bit of value. Kind of does everything I want. It forces my opponents to hit each other, and it draws me cards as they're doing so. I think this commander is pretty cool. I like Orzhov. I like controlling the board by manipulating my opponents against each other. So let's brew Killian on a budget. First thing I added to the deck, pretty much an auto include, I think, is Nowhere to Run. It's removal. It's a cheap enchantment at instant speed that makes sure that I can keep goading and tapping everything I want. Hateful Eidolon is, I think, going to be a key piece to the deck. It's a card I used to play in an old school historic. Really good with these enchantments that basically kill whatever it's enchanting. Also really good when enchanted creatures die in combat. And with lifelink, it's a decent target to be one of my Voltron threats. As far as some other utility creatures, I'm thinking Transcendent Envoy, good ramp for auras, and it's an enchantment itself. Tallow-Wisp, I think is kind of cute in the deck. There's a surprising number of spirits, and I'm probably throwing in some arcane stuff just to get some card advantage out of the tutor mode. And then Pearl Ear, Imperial Advisor, just another source of ramp and card advantage. I don't actually think this is a deck that wants Light Paws. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm missing a lot of value there. Maybe it should go in the place of the Tallow-Wisp. This is the Arcane package to go with the Tallow-Wisp. There are some notable spirits. Hateful Eidolon notably is a spirit. There's also several that have Bestow that are included on my list. At this point, we just want to load up our deck with tons of cheap auras. These are going to be a mix of offensive and defensive auras. Some we want to play on our own stuff, but a lot of stuff we honestly want to play on our opponent's threats as we're forcing them to attack our other opponents. I'm always thrilled when a commander deck allows me to play cards that are otherwise unplayable, like Demotion and Gelid Shackles, being two almost identical effects that basically no other deck is going to want. So now I'm just browsing through cards that synergize with enchantments, and it's all pretty... Wait, what? The fuck is this? Remove enchantments. Remove all enchantments you control, and remove all enchantment cards placed on all permanents you control. If this spell is cast during opponent's attack, also remove all enchantment cards played on attacking creatures. All enchantments you own are returned to your hand. All other enchantments are destroyed. What the templating on this? Good God. Oracle text to the rescue, I guess. Let's see. Return to your hand all enchantments you both own and control, all auras you own attached to permanents you control, and all auras you own attached to attacking creatures your opponents control. Then destroy all other enchantments you control, all other auras attached to permanents you control, and all other auras attached to attacking creatures your opponents control. Is this somehow worse? Well, it's going in the deck, so I guess we'll find out how it works when we try to play it. And that's my brewing session for Killian Decisive Mentor. I did my best to come in on a budget, and the end result was about $100, according to Architect. And I think this is a cool commander to build on a budget because you can do a lot by forcing your opponents to do your work for you. There's definitely some non-budget upgrades you could make, but for me, I wanted to build just a cheap, low to the ground in multiple ways, deck that could hopefully hang at a table of, threes. But nonetheless, I think the deck's going to be fun to play regardless. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. Thanks.